really execute it like we're used to seeing them, like we're accustomed to seeing them. So they was going to slip up in this game. The 49ers are clicking on all cylinders right now. But like Hamilton said, it was a wake-up call for the Eagles. Like, we got to make sure we on our P's, Q's, R's, S's, and T's, because somebody could knock us off at any time, don't matter if we number one seed or not. So they kind of needed this little loss right here.
Oh, I totally agree, man. That's and that's the beauty of the game. That's the beauty of sports. Stuff like that can happen anytime, unexpectedly, and it's great to see two great teams that battle it out.
I want to piggyback on what Stacey said, because I think you were absolutely right in that assessment. The 49ers every season is dominant since they had Kyle Shanahan as the head coach. Dominant, offense and defense. But when they get to the big dance, whether it's they don't act right or somebody's hurt, they can't get over, like how Dallas can't get over like the divisional hump. Like the 49ers can't get over like that championship hump. They can get to the big dance, but they legs start to shake while they're there. You know what I'm saying? Like I see that. I think about the Rams Super Bowl run, where that season the 49ers beat us twice. They beat us twice in the regular season, smacked us. I was pissed. I was like, damn, we got to beat them sometime. And I was concerned, but I told myself, I was like, it's very rare in the NFL that you lose 3 times to the same team. I even think about the year before that with the Saints beating up on Tampa Bay twice and then running up on them in the playoffs and then got beat. It's very rare you beat a team 3 times in a row. So the 49ers, I think, to Stacey's point, we're going to measure them more once they get to the playoffs. They play good regular season football. That's, that it is what it is. And I'm gonna wait and see. But I still think that the Eagles probably the best team overall. I still trust Jalen Hurts a little bit more than I trust Brock Purdy.
Both valid takes, and I love to hear it, man. Love to hear that. Moving on to another important primetime game that happened last week was the Chiefs at Green Bay. Now, the Packers came out on top on this one, which was very shocking in my opinion. Jordan Love actually played well. Like, from what I saw, like, compared to, like, earlier in the season, he was putting up points. It looked like the Chiefs were having a bit of trouble moving the ball and scoring a bit. Their defense, I feel like the Chiefs are a bit more like defensively dependent now compared to like their past seasons. And I don't know, it's a very shocking. This is a very big deal in my opinion. This loss to the Chiefs, and really raised some concerns, I'm sure, to the football culture. So, Han, let me ask you this question. Is Jordan Love resurging? Is he becoming a more valid option at the quarterback position now?
I mean, I don't look. I'm gonna say no. The answer is no, and the reason why the answer is no, in my opinion, the man's in his like rookie year essentially. So like resurgence from what? He has to go through these growing pains. He started off in the beginning of the season pretty decent, and then towards the middle of the season, he kind of fell off a little bit, the growing pains, and now he's starting to ball again. Credit to, excuse me, it sounds like somebody's echoing. I don't know if that's, y'all hear that?
Oh yeah, it sounds like a bit echoey. I can hear myself too. Wait.
I know my neighbor over there playing music. I don't know if you heard
that. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Oh yeah. So yeah, the man's in his rookie year still. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and be like he's resurging. I'll say that he's been learning and it's looking pretty good. If you're a Packers fan, you're probably like, okay, like we got rid of Aaron Rodgers is gone, but this dude is looking promising. So good win for them. The defense came through as well. The Packers defense, they was looking like they was looking like some grown men out there. And the Chiefs, offense was looking like some little boys, really. The Chiefs have problems. And I don't think I've ever said that in Patrick Mahomes' career thus far. They have problems this year. They can't score. They can't score. Also, Patrick Mahomes, to your point, real quick, to your point, I do feel like the Chiefs are a little bit more tied down to their defense, but I do feel like this is the best defense that they've had in Patrick Mahomes' career. So I kind of understand it, and I understand that they let go of a guy like Tyreek Hill and wanted their guys to develop and stuff like that, but it's not working out this season. It worked out last season. It ain't really working out this season. Guys still dropping passes. The communication is off. They double, triple teaming Travis Kelce, who, by the way, he talking about he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door, talking about retiring and stuff. That's never a good look in the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to repeat. So I think this is the first time that the Chiefs have ever really had problems. And it's going to be interesting to see. I think they might have to go on the road this year in the playoffs. That's going to be interesting to see because Pat Mahomes never done that before. But I still trust them in the AFC for some reason, man. It's hard for me. I know Ravens got a great defense, and I know Miami's offense is explosive. But it's like betting against LeBron. Like I'm not betting against LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that, man. And it's weird because things have definitely changed with them not having Eric Bieniemy call plays for them this season.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up.
Yeah. Anything else you want to bring up, Stacey, about this game?
Well, for the Packers, I think their year is focused on promising and development. I like Jordan Love personally. I think he's going to do a good job. I just think that people need to chill out if they're expecting him to be like Rodgers or expecting him to be like Favre. He's not going to be either one of those. He's not going to be either one of those guys. He's going to be Jordan Love and going to just got to get used to that. I thought the Packers were still going to be competitive this year, and I thought it would just depend on Jordan Love whether they win the division or not. As far as the Chiefs, like you were saying, Noah, and sorry to interrupt you on that, but I'm looking at Eric Bieniemy as the loss. That's really, really a loss right there. Like their offensive philosophy has gone out the window, it seems like, and they're gonna have to. I don't know how you replace that exactly.
Let me push back on that real quick. I think Eric Bieniemy, that's a major loss, but the receivers are dropping passes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like Andy Reid is he's scheming right for these dudes. They dropping the ball. I mean, in the end zone. You know what I mean? I don't think Eric Bieniemy could cover that. I don't think.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm looking at a team that's just getting outright dominated by the defense every single time. No, they expose a lot of defenses, but then the pass gets dropped. The only thing I would say about the Chiefs offense is that I wish they ran the ball a little bit more and did a little bit more play action. That's my only thing about when I look at the Chiefs offense. They don't run the ball enough. And I'm like, y'all got Pacheco. I think he's solid. Why don't y'all run the ball with him more? You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all? Why is it so pass heavy? I know Patrick Mahomes got the big contract, but save him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at when I see the Chiefs offense. I'm like, man, like y'all don't run the ball. Y'all throw the ball. When you throw the ball, your receiver's not catching. And then your guy, your main guy, every QB, every successful QB got a main guy, right? For them, it's Travis Kelce. They double, triple team in my mouth right now. So I don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things where you can get to the playoffs, and what happens if those receivers start catching the ball? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to count out Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. I can't count on Mahomes in the playoffs, especially. Yeah, a lot more question marks in the Chiefs' offense. But as far as the Packers go, like Stacey mentioned earlier, I thought the Packers were going to be more competitive this year. I mean, they're tied for second in their division right now, but I thought they were going to be much better than 6-6. Really? I thought they were going to be I thought they were going to be what 8-4. Honestly,
at this point of the season.
Yeah, because because I don't know. It's just I didn't think the Vikings were going to be that good, honestly, and I just think I don't know. I had a good feeling
as your division winners in the beginning of the year when we did that.
No, Lions.
Okay, I thought it was going to be the Lions. I really didn't think the Packers were going to do much. I didn't have Jordan Love doing too much this year, low key. I thought this was going to be a building year. Figure out what they got and execute from there. I will say this: I think that next year, I think the Packers are going to be something. I think they're gonna be something. I think that them and the Lions are gonna be competing for that NFC North. I really think so. When you start, I think towards the end of the year, and the Lions did this too, right? Towards the end of the year, when you start like beating teams, you start getting that confidence. It kind of, for the most part, it trickles down to the next season. It makes you feel like, okay, we can build on something. And so I'm gonna pay attention more to the Packers and see how they finish off the season. I don't expect them to get to the playoffs, but if they did get to the playoffs, that's a level of confidence for a young core of guys that, you know what I'm saying, like really probably didn't expect nothing out of themselves too much. I don't think anyone expected the Packers to really make the playoffs or make noise. I don't know. Maybe just that's how I felt. So, yeah, I want to see how they finish off the season. I'm really interested in that.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I don't know. I had a gut feeling Jordan Love was gonna really like. I felt like the season before Jordan Love started this year, like he looked promising to me, and Christian Watson with his like burst of like he was going off at the end of the season. I thought that was really promising as well, but I don't know.
I think of when Aaron Rodgers was hurt and Jordan Love filled in, and like I remember watching, and I just I don't know. I feel like he just needed more time. And I feel like that's why I'm like, I don't think it's a resurgence, more so like I'm watching the dude still develop. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's just my thinking about it. But the Packers, don't sleep on them. And the Chiefs got issues, but in the playoffs, I'm not gonna bet against Mahomes, man. Not yet. I gotta be proven wrong.
Yep, I totally agree, man. So definitely a big game on that one. Very surprising outcome. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see Chiefs lose key games like that, especially in prime time. So next, I will let you two chop it up about the Rams making the wild card right now, huh? In the playoff picture. Okay. They've won what, 3 in a row?
Yes. Vamos Rams. Vamos Rams.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
I thought before the season started, I said the Rams was gonna win 7 to 9 games, and I thought their offense was gonna help them out a little bit. Matthew Stafford stay healthy. Of course, you got Cooper Kupp, dominant wide receiver. I thought Cam Akers was gonna do something, but thank goodness for Kyron Williams. But their defense, they lost I think 7 of 8 of their 8 lead tackles from last year, and they just you just got to start over, and you can't really expect nothing once you lose something like that. So thought defense gonna need to develop this year, especially those younger guys, and offense will be carrying them a little bit. But 3-6, that wasn't a good look. I was like, I don't know. Come on. I was like, come on, Rams, we gotta do something. Don't do this to me. Don't break my heart. I already expected a development season. Don't finish the season 5-12 again. But they proven that they are a scrappy, well-coached team, and they can hang with anybody if they want to. Still need to solve that 49ers problem, but they looking good right now. But I will say they run into a buzzsaw in Baltimore. I don't expect them to win that game, but hopefully they can be at least competitive and they can carry them over to the following week. But I'm proud of the way they playing right now. They playing right where I projected them to be.
Hell yeah. Hamilton? Oh, man.
Sorry, I had to breathe because you know.
Yeah.
First off, let me apologize to the city of Los Angeles because I have been extremely critical. Even though we lost 3 in a row and the way we were losing, it was right for me to be critical. But I'm not happy. But let me just take my sigh of relief because man, the Browns got a top 3 defense and we were able to put up 36 points on those scores. I was so happy about that because, to Stacy's point, I was so concerned about our offense this year, concerned about our defense. Cooper Kupp on my fantasy team ain't been balling though. He's been hurt, and even though he's come back, he ain't been the Cooper Kupp that we're accustomed to. Puka Nacua, bro.
Puka Nacua.
Honestly, if the Rams had if I'm not mistaken, I think the Rams got the same record as the Texans right now. If I'm not mistaken, the Texans have one win over us, but. Shoot, man! Puka Nacua back in my rookie of the year, he right back up there. And at this point, this boy is special, man. This boy is special. Sean McVay, I know, Coach. I was talking reckless. I know I was talking about you changing diapers, but I see you've changed the offense, and I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with Sean McVay right now because I was concerned because I was like, bro, like you acting like you full, like you don't want to win no more, like like you've been to the mountaintops.